What's up, what's up, what's up? Back again with another review from Ghouls and Reviews.
Watch your mouth.
It's
Here we
your man
go.
Mugu with your boy T-Roy.
What's happening?
And Critique.
Here we go again, y'all.
Yes, sir. And this is a special one. This is the people's choice. So what that means is we have a Facebook group. Go to Facebook. You can look into Ghouls and Reviews.
Check us out.
Turn on your notifications. Hit likes and comments, please. So basically what this does is we give our members of the group a chance to give us a movie to review. So in this particular case, we had the movie The Reading that was given to us on BET Plus from Yvette Polk. And then we have another movie that was given to us, which was
The Girl That Got Away.
The Girl That Got Away.
On Tubi.
Yep, and that's on Tubi, and that was given to us by, was it Benita?
Shanita.
Okay, that was given to us by Shanita. So these are movies. Hey, look, as we get to doing these, man, we going to get to know y'all real well. We're going to say your names. We're going to make sure we give everybody names. Give y'all shout outs. Man, you say you got a wardrobe malfunction.
I had a bodily function malfunction.
Yeah. So this movie basically is a newer movie. It just came out on BET Plus. It just came out.
February 3rd.
Yep. Leading actor is Monique, and she has a set of supporting actors as well. Who want to start it off? I started off, or what do you?
Go ahead, start it off, man.
So I started off. So basically, watching this movie here. Wow. It's a real suspense thriller. It's going to keep you on the edge of your seats to a degree. Monique, you can tell, is the veteran actor. She's the person who is leading the cast. She's leading the movie. And at this point, you kind of can watch her and kind of see which way the movie is going to go. But it really, in most cases, it's still not going to give you an indication on how it's going to end. We don't want to give away too much, but we're going to give you enough so you can go and watch it. That's the main thing. But what I would do, this movie, I like suspense and I like thrillers. I like to know that I'm watching a movie and I don't know what's going to happen or I can't guess what's going to happen. So with those type of movies, this kind of fits into that realm. I'm going to give this movie, in totality, I'll give it a quarter of a cup. Now, quarter of a cup sounds bad. However, the shining part of this movie is the acting of Monique.
Man, listen here.
She pulls it together.
Preach.
At the end of the day, scamming is one of the biggest things going on right now. Everybody's scamming to do this, scamming to do that. And so in this particular case, they're scamming to make more money. These are people who are young college students that are trying to, make their way through life, and they find a way to try to scam some people. So in this particular case, I feel like once things started happening in this movie, it feels like the common sense should have took over, but we didn't see that. But I didn't see that happening in most cases. Some of the things that happen in the movie are not 100% realistic. I will definitely say that. It's not realistic. But again, when you go to watch a movie, you're going to watch the movie to be entertained. Mm-hmm. And in this particular case, I was entertained, but I wasn't entertained to the tune of a full cup. So I would give this movie a quarter cup. It is something to watch on BET Plus. If you got BET Plus and this is a new movie that you have not seen, I will say you're not going to waste your time with it. You won't waste your time with it. It's going to be stuff you don't like, but at the same time, you won't waste your time with it. So I'll give this a quarter of a cup.
I drink to a quarter of a cup.
Quarter cup.
What you think? What you think, T-Roy?
I'm gonna go. No, fuck that.
Go ahead.
I gotta go. I can't wait.
Okay, so critique.
Hey, listen here. Hey, Mugu told the truth. Listen here. Monique, number one. Superb. Sue fucking Perp. This girl got acting chops for real. That is probably the only good thing about this movie, if you ask me. Movie was shit. All the writers, the screenplayers, motherfucking director, motherfucking costume designer, motherfucking location supervisor. Wow. Throw all them motherfuckers in the garbage. Seriously. The dialogue was so fucking elementary and confusing. I'm not trying to give away I'm not trying to give away the movie. Oh no, let me say this. You should see it. I would see this movie because, listen here, you got good right here and you got bad right here. The movie starts off maybe two notches to good, then the shit goes all the way bad. It goes so far bad that the motherfucking bad shit runs out and the shit actually becomes good. That's how this movie is. The shit is so bad. At some point, you gotta think that, you know what, fuck all common sense. Like Mugu said, sit there and just be enjoyed. Shit, what? 3, 4 eighths throughout the movie, the shit started making no sense. The motherfucking writers had to be like, you know, halfway through the motherfucking movie, the writers had to be like, you know what, fuck it, we quit. Because the shit, we already know what the director wants. Lee Daniels produced this shit. And, of course, he got the last say. Lee Daniels had to be on so much cocaine that the writers quit and let the actors motherfucking do what they do. Monique held this shit together. If you want to see some good acting, dude, Monique killed this shit.
She did.
This movie had its parts, don't believe me. But it was more parts of shit that did not make no kind of fucking sense whatsoever. I will give away... I ain't gonna give away nothing, but I'm just gonna tell you, there was a part that made so no sense to where they was in the house. It was a climactic era to where people was running through this house. This house was so fucking big. The shit sit on like 7 fucking acres. But you ain't got no, I'll just say, they didn't have no Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was only in one fucking spot in this house. Where does that happen? But your TVs work. Your motherfucker, dog. The phones didn't work, but you saw TVs motherfucking working, and the shit just don't happen. That's the only part I'm gonna give away. But this movie is held together by Monique so much. I will say, watch this movie. If you, just keep in mind that for the first 45 minutes, you are going to enjoy this movie. You're going to be like, okay, let's see where it goes. Yeah. 45 minutes to an hour, you're going to be like, what the fuck? What the flying fuck? At that point, you have to realize that you done already sat through an hour. Enjoy yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Get a sip. Because the shit is going to take so many twists and turns and ain't got nothing to do with fucking nothing. But the acting of Monique, I can't say enough about this acting of Monique. The other actors, I don't know where they got these motherfuckers from. They had to come from a motherfucking cartoon era, 1969, when Mickey Mouse just came out and the shit was in black and white. These were the actors that actually played their voices. They couldn't put them in front of the camera because they were fucking horrible. Yeah. But on that note, I would give this movie, I give this movie a half a cup.
Wow.
I gotta give this movie a half a cup.
Less than that.
It was a game time decision.
Yeah.
The reason I give it a half a cup, I can't say too much about Monique. I felt this movie was below her. I felt that a good thing was that her and Lee Daniels came back together after that Netflix fiasco, and she went off. That's good. Black folks, I'm all about black unity. Black folks can put out some bullshit too. It's just like you might know a homeboy and shit that's starting a clothing line, and you will pay for it, but when you watch the shit shrink 3 motherfucking sizes and shit. Color start running and shit. The letters start switching up and shit. Instead of some, it say most and shit. All in the wash machine. You can't dry the shit because the shit start choking. Goddamn string come out the hoodie and shit. Black folks can make some bullshit too. I'm all for unity. I give this movie a half a cup because the action scenes are they're good. I would say, who's a good action director?
They're entertaining.
It was entertaining.
They were entertaining.
They were very entertaining. Well, I'm sorry. Not the acting. I said acting scenes, didn't I? I meant there are some points in the movie to where they are fighting. It is some I'm chasing you, you chasing me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill you. Those scenes were excellent. They are gory. They are detailed. Monique is in them, which makes them that much more fire. This girl played her ass off. She was right fucking with Netflix because she should have been paid more. And Hollywood scorned her for the language she used and the approach she took, but it is what it is. She deserved it. I've never seen her in a movie that I would say, you know, what the fuck was you doing? Precious, this other one movie I can't remember the name of, and this. That's why I give it a half a cup. Monique held this movie. She carried this movie. This motherfucker can act. And I give it a half a cup.
Okay. What you think, T-Roy?
T-Roy, what you got on it?
T-Roy, my
Trying
boy.
to follow up behind.
I just had to tell the truth.
Real fire.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, let me say this.
Get it off.
We're gonna do a follow-up with this movie. Let's say first week in March when everybody probably should have said it.
Yeah.
Seen it.
Yeah.
And then I can go more into detail. I
Like
can
a spoiler?
Huh?
A spoiler?
Oh, yeah.
A spoiler episode to where I can go in detail about certain scenes.
Yes.
That's when I can really let you know. All right, T-Roy.
Okay, so that's a heads up for y'all that, you know, the next review we do on this movie, we'll be talking about the plot, the synopsis.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, y'all be ready for that. But
oh, yeah.
right now, we try not to give it away because it just came out.
Yeah, so I'm limited in what I can say. Boy, I got a lot of shit to say.
Yeah, we pulling back.
Yeah.
But definitely, like Critique and Mugu said, Monique's performance was good.
Oh, my goodness.
It was crazy. She really, she put her foot in this one.
I'm telling you, like some collard greens and pinto beans.
Yeah, she got done. I always thought that her performance, like the whole Precious movie, to me was a horror movie. Like Precious to me was like a horror movie. For all kind of reasons.
When she was chasing her,
Yeah,
was chasing Precious up that
throwing
goddamn
the TV
step.
off the banister with some Looney Tunes shit and just
She
the
was
whole movie.
running in this movie like that.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
when she ran down the hallway.
Oh, that shit was scary.
I didn't know she could move that fast.
But
shit was
again,
scary.
we're not gonna give the plot away.
Oh, my God.
Because it goes, you know, it just, you know, it touches on all types of different things. But her performance was off the hook. I'm really not familiar with a lot of other actors in the movie.
Because they was nobody.
They brand new.
They was brand
They
new.
getting their break.
Man, they found them niggas at Walmart.
And it is what it is.
Shit.
You know.
I could have did that shit. And I'm
yeah.
drunk half the time.
See. So, it was a cool movie. I would give it a half a cup.
Wow.
And the half a cup comes from Monique's performance.
She
I was really impressed. She's somebody that I've seen that's been like successful with comedy. Mm-hmm. And also she's shown that she has some real good acting chops.
Got depth.
I really respect that. So she's somebody that, you see somebody like Jamie Foxx, if you look at somebody like Jamie Foxx, he's funny and he also can act his ass off. Yeah. I will put Monique in that realm too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
she did it.
I'm gonna let you get your cup.
No, do your thing.
Oh, did you do your cup? How much you gave her the cup?
I give it a half a cup.
Oh, okay.
I got a half a cup.
Yeah. I would say there is only two actresses, I believe, that could have played this part. And both of them Monique. You know, she a big girl.
He said
Both of them are Monique. That's it. Nobody else could have played this poorly written script and make that motherfucker her bitch but Monique.
Yeah.
Nobody else. Halle Berry, no, couldn't have do it. Halle Berry's a good actress. She couldn't have pulled this off. Who else is a good actress? What's your girl from? What's your girl from? Sanaa Lathan. She couldn't have.
I don't see her doing that.
No,
I don't see her
Y'all
doing
racist.
that.
No, what's your girl from How to Get Away with Murder? What's your girl from How to Get Away with Murder?
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
She would have nailed it.
I think she would have nailed
Okay,
She would have
okay.
put a nail in that.
I think I put my foot in my
Viola
mouth.
Davis could have been.
Not as much as Monique, but she would have gave it her own spin, and we probably would still be giving her all the chops.
Yeah.
And the other actress that played in Ma, what's the movie Ma? Octavia Spencer.
Yeah, Octavia.
What?
Ma.
That was in Hidden Figures?
Yes. Yes.
I guess.
No,
Yes.
hell no.
Yes, she was.
Hell no.
What?
Well,
No.
hey, yeah, no. She
Octavia
definitely-
Spencer couldn't have played that.
Octavia Spencer can act.
Y'all think Taraji P. Henson would have played this off?
She got an ugly cry.
Yeah, she do. She look like a gargoyle
She
perched
got
on
that
a gothic
closed
church.
fist.
I seen her
Yeah.
be real gangster, but I haven't seen her in a horror suspense.
No, she would. No.
I haven't seen her in a horror suspense. I've
don't
seen her
think-
gangster, but not horror suspense.
Okay, Viola
I
Davis.
think Taraji could have did it, maybe.
No,
Tap
hell
into
no.
that
Taraji a hell of an actor. She can act.
Yeah, she can act, but
She got
this
that
is
clothes. She got that.
How about this? And,
No.
and I'm gonna catch some flack for this one.
What?
How about most women can play the crazy? Easy.
Most women can play the crazy.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
I ain't touching that.
I'm okay with that.
You,
Most
They can
women
play that
like
easy.
what?
you had that one.
What you got a specific
Okay,
type
so
of
black
woman?
Sanaa played the crazy, right? With Denzel.
In what?
In that movie in Florida, they was in Florida, and he was
Yeah.
he was a
Okay.
police
Yeah.
officer or a
He was
police
a
chief.
detective, yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Out of time.
Out of time?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep, out of time.
Movie buff.
So
Yeah.
that was some crazy.
Yeah.
That Sanaa played. She probably could have played this part too.
She can talk crazy. She can be crazy, but you know the scenes that I'm talking about in the reading with the I'll just say the robbery and at the end. Cause she have played, especially you see when the way Monique acted or how she played the part of getting beat and what she took.
Yeah, starting the movie off.
Like, you think Sanaa could have like played it that
Maybe.
good?
I think she could have been as good. I think she could
Are
have been
you
as
serious?
Yeah. I think
Oh,
she
I
could've
can't wait for the spoiler.
Oh
video.
man, we got.
Oh man,
I
March.
was just saying, Monique kind of reminded me of you. Y'all ever seen Misery?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
With Kathy
yeah.
Bates. She had that kind of energy where it was like, whoa, like she
Yeah.
really like.
Like you
out
really
there.
felt it was. Yeah, you felt the crazy in
Yeah,
it.
it was the
You
crazy
felt
was
the
there.
crazy. Yeah, you felt
Monique
the
really
crazy.
put her foot in that, like, and
I will say that this
Do your
boy
thing.
did give me a left hook. Like
your
I
thing.
didn't see like my like watching it, and my wife has seen it as well, and she was like, "Oh, you ain't ready for this part."
Yeah.
and I wasn't.
yeah, it went
And I
somewhere
really
else.
wasn't.
went
And
somewhere
I
else.
actually,
Yeah.
like that, once the movie took that turn, I was like, wow, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, and that's why I would say, dude, I can't wait for the spoiler video of this movie. What is today? The 19th, right?
Yeah, we gonna turn. We gonna try to turn
So this is
right around.
February 19th, y'all. We might do it. We gonna have to do another one.
We might have to do it in
and
3
we're gonna
weeks.
give it all away.
Or-
We're gonna give the whole synopsis.
Yeah, we
away.
might have to do it three weeks. This is the first movie. Like I said, you got to scale from good to bad. The movie started off good, and it went left at a certain point so bad with all of now. Even though we are critics, we are giving you a snapshot of looking at the movie. Like, we're looking at cinema photography, we're looking at costumes, we're looking at directing,
Storyline.
we're looking at the storyline, the plot,
Yeah.
the how many times they're saying a certain word. We're looking at Did they change clothes from the day before? We looking at, is the motherfucking shoes tied? So when I say the movie got so bad that it ran out of bad and it started over to good and it ended on good, it's not that it was so much of a bad movie that it got good like at the end. No, it was entertaining. When I say throw out all common sense at a certain point, just look at the movie as being entertaining and not some shit that makes sense, and it will blow your mind. I didn't see that coming. That was the biggest twist of the movie.
Yeah.
The biggest twist of the movie was when I had to realize that these people, somebody had to be on so much crack to where nobody stepped in and was like, y'all actually gonna put this shit out?
If she had one good supporting actor, it may have taken the movie to a whole nother level. If she had a better
supporting cast.
Yeah.
She deserves an Oscar nomination for this movie simply because I've never seen an actor or actress carry such a poorly produced movie ever in life. And I done seen a lot of movies. I done been told about a lot of movies. Monique is not even considered a perennial powerhouse actress. She should be after this because she carried this movie. She carried this movie.
So she was the big name.
So what performance should y'all put her performance in Precious versus this movie?
I'm going to say this.
I would say this movie.
I would say this because I'll be honest with you. Precious kind of just like with my whole demeanor of I don't know. Precious didn't get me like that. I like this type of movie. I like this type of movie.
I got a perfect my reason to where I would say the reading is because in Precious, it's sad to say, but as a Hebrew Israelite in America, we've seen the Precious story before.
Yeah.
90%. I'm talking about in personal feelings. Yeah. And if it didn't happen in our family, we know somebody to where it happened to. Any black person could have played that role, and they, like, I would say they probably wouldn't even been acting.
It would just been real.
You know what I'm saying? It just would have been like either I've been through this or I've been told about this so many times.
Yeah.
This shit is natural. That's why she gave a good performance. She won an Oscar for that shit and very well deserved. But I put the reading over this because of the storyline, the plot, and how it came about. This is not nothing that black folks don't. Oh shit, I can't say that. But yeah, we've seen Precious before. We see Precious on the street with our friends every day.
We've seen it regularly.
Yeah, she played it. I don't even think she was acting. It seemed like that she went through some shit like Precious before. If it wasn't with her, it was with a best friend. She played it too good.
So the idea is that putting her in something that, like we say, horror, suspense, versus something that would have been almost viewed as regular life.
Yeah.
You step up and make yourself look a lot better.
Yeah. Makes her versatile. Yeah. Makes it like she stretched her acting ability with this one with me. Like T. Roy said, we know her as a good comedian. We know her as a good actress from Precious, but where did we have to gauge her range from? We never had anything to gauge her range from until we got this movie. Yeah. She has range. Precious was a drama.
Precious was like the first.
Yeah, that was a drama.
Gauge her from Precious.
Mm-hmm. And this is a action. I would say a thriller, suspense thriller.
Yeah.
A whole different category of a movie. Yeah. So she hasn't made that much to where we could gauge her from like a Denzel or a Halle Berry. They've made so many movies that they are good actors because they can play anything. Right. But we haven't had that much, and usually people don't nail it on their first acting role outside of what we've been seen of them or what they have been typecasted as.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a typecasted actor, they make like 4 or 5 movies. We only see them in that. If they try to make something funny, like Chris Rock. Chris Rock, he has only been in comedy movies, but when he made that, he had a serious movie he did not do well in. I don't even remember the name of it, but he nailed yeah. I don't even remember the name of it, but
yeah, me neither.
Well,
like when
you kind of gotta give, if you bring Chris Rock up, you kind of gotta give him Pookie. Although we look down on Pookie as, you know, crackhead or whatever, you kind of got to give him that bit of...
Well, that was... Yeah.
You gotta give him the bit of reality, as far as range of reality, because he's playing a crackhead.
Yeah, I thought that was comedy. He was funny. He played... But then again, crackheads are funny. But then again, crackheads are always
But from our perspective,
I got you.
We've seen crackheads before.
Yeah.
Let's say somebody who has never seen a crackhead before. So now it looks like range. From a crackhead to being Fargo, the series Fargo, where he's a gangster.
Yeah.
Now that's a stretch. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we kind of look at those type of things and is from what perspective we coming from. You know, crackheads to us are funny because we've seen them on more often.
Yeah.
But when somebody who hasn't, you're gonna get see?
I got you.
You're gonna give them some range.
Yeah, I got
you. Know what I'm saying?
Okay. I got you.
And give him some range.
Cool. You know what? Better example. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has been in plenty of movies. I don't see him doing nothing other but comedies.
But you gotta watch the True Story movie.
Oh wow, that series.
The who? The what?
He has a series.
What's it called? True Story.
True Story.
The Real Husbands of Hollywood.
No, see that's funny.
Wesley Snipes.
That's funny. See that's comedy.
True Story.
It's called.
It's
True
the movie.
Story.
It's a movie.
Well, is it a
miniseries?
I think it's more so of a miniseries.
Yeah, it's a miniseries.
Where did it come?
Oh wow,
It's been out,
him and Wesley
like
Snipes.
last year.
Him and Wesley Snipes.
And it's a miniseries.
Yeah.
Is it over?
It's on Netflix.
Bro, that shit is good.
It's about a year, 2 years
I've
old.
never heard of it.
He's not even really funny in that movie.
No, he's not.
He plays a comedian.
But it's based off of like a career of a comedian.
But it goes into some other shit.
It goes into the underbelly of that.
And I haven't heard of it.
Oh wow. Yeah,
obviously,
you gotta see that.
Y'all might be the only two that think he's got range then. Because I haven't heard
Kevin
of
Hart
it.
shows some chops in that one.
I mean, he shows some. I mean,
For real?
from what you know him
Give it
from,
a shot.
Why haven't I heard of it?
You
Give it
know
a
all
shot.
his specials, and then the last movies that I've seen, they're comedy dramas. You know,
What comedy
we
drama
call
he
them
got?
rom-coms.
Yeah.
The last movie he just made
Ricky
with
Rocky.
the last one he just made with Mark Wahlberg. That was more of a comedy drama, be based on him living his life as a stay-at-home husband or whatever, and he's going through that. And then his friend has a birthday that when his friend does birthdays, they go over the top. Meaning they do a whole bunch of other stuff.
What was the name
and
of it?
I'm looking up the name.
See, it must have been that good because
it could have been, but it's on Netflix. It's definitely on Netflix.
I've known you.
Him and Mark Wahlberg.
You've named 10,000 movies since I've known you, but this one you can't name. It must ain't been that good.
See what I'm saying?
Who?
It's one of the newer ones, man. I can't think.
Big Time?
Me Time, I think.
Me Time.
Me Time.
That was one. I can't remember this movie, but
Troy can't even find it on Google. That means Google ain't even heard it. If Google ain't heard of it, the shit was trash. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you the truth. This shit was trash.
But I think when we talk about range and bringing up Monique in the reading, what you have normally seen them as, and then what they did in this movie.
Yeah.
That's the range you give them. So that I think, by bringing him up, I would say when you think of him, you think it's going to be a comedy type movie. But in some cases, like with the True Story deal, you got to look that up.
I don't care what the goddamn producers call it or how they detail it. Was he making funny ass faces and shit? Could you only see funny ass Kevin Hart, or you saw?
I think he gave you both.
Or you saw like real acting.
Acting.
Yeah, I think we got
this
both.
This is what like Monique gave us in this movie. Reading.
Yeah.
She departed,
Kevin Hart?
She departed from trying to be funny. She like, I'm showing y'all some acting chops.
Yeah.
That's what Kevin Hart did in the True Story movie.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin fucking Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart.
I'm watching this. Y'all gonna make me fuck up my whole goddamn night. I gotta go to work tomorrow, but you gonna make me fuck up my whole night and watch Kevin Hart in this goddamn thing that y'all talking about. I'm gonna be late for work.
I'll tell you this.
Is y'all drunk?
I'm gonna tell you this right
now. A little bit.
I'm drunk as fuck too.
I'll tell you right now. You probably will. You probably will call off or try to go through all of the series.
Yeah, you not gonna stop watching it.
You gonna go try to go.
How many seasons is it?
No, it's only one season, but it's a bunch of.
It's like a miniseries.
Yeah. About
8 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 8.
How long? 30 minutes or an hour?
They probably each one is probably about like an hour.
Okay, I probably.
But yeah, you will get the same acting chops that you got from Kevin Hart. We talked. We went off a little base with
But still, it's right in that.
Yeah, it's still relevant.
It's in that wheelhouse.
It's in the same realm.
It's in that wheelhouse.
Yeah, I at least gotta start off watching.
One is a miniseries and one is a movie.
Yeah, I respect y'all view, and I can't believe that y'all is gonna make me start watching this shit. Kevin Hart, I'm a fair dude.
It's gonna
but
throw you
all
off.
I see is fucking comedy, and he's gonna make a face.
He's gonna throw you off.
He's gonna make a face that's gonna make me call y'all and be like, man, the nigga's stupid as fuck. I'm gonna be laughing. I'm gonna be like, y'all got me up watching it, but
I tell you, once you watch the first one, you'll know.
Something about y'all faces got me saying.
When you watch the first one, you'll know. When you watch the first one, you'll know.
Okay, all right.
You'll know.
I'm gonna
definitely
watch.
Overall,
and B said it too. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
Overall, we bringing out, we talking about the acting chops that Monique, people like Kevin Hart has been showing. We've been going over the reading, and she definitely brought it with this movie. Like, her acting was off the hook, and
it's a low.
That alone makes y'all want to watch this movie.
Yeah, you should watch it.
Yeah, if you're a fan, regardless of all the BS and all the other stuff that's going around, if you watch those movies and you know the person that you like, and you like Monique, you'll watch this movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, everybody else, I don't think they were too much of a help, but I think again it gets her more so probably into her bag.
Yes.
It gets her way more than her bag because she has to.
It does. I think if Monique wasn't in this movie, I would trash the supporting actors and actresses, writers, screenplayers, producers, directors. And this is produced by Lee Daniels. I kind of like him. If Monique wasn't in it, I would probably trash them even more. That goes a lot to Monique. Like, y'all slipping on this girl. If you ain't liking Monique, or if you ain't rushing to see everything that she does. And that was me until this movie. I wasn't rushing to see Monique in nothing.
No.
After Precious, I thought that was like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But after this, anything Monique does, I'm talking comedy stand-up, I'm talking porno flick, I'm talking weight loss video, I'm talking how to do it at your home, I'm talking headband, motherfucking fitness videos. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
You gotta give it a try.
Yeah, I'm on it because I actually feel that anything she touched, she's gonna rob it.
She gonna try it.
I know after reading this script, how she acts, she knows that this script was bullshit. She knows that the supporting cast that she had was gonna be bullshit. She knows that everything about this movie was gonna be the idea, the plot. She knew it.
Yeah.
She knew
just
it.
Had to go,
and she brought it.
She had to be the captain. She had to be the captain.
She brought it.
Dude, this movie is the only thing that did not make me cancel my BET Plus subscription the same day. Because I had to go through. I went through the rest of, I was like, God damn, let me see what else is on here. It's Madea. Medea's fucking everywhere. I done had enough of that shit. I done had enough of Madea. BET Plus is not my thing, but the reason I'm going to cancel my subscription is Monique might have something else on here, and I'm going to have like 5 days left on my free trial. So I'm canceling that shit today, but I can't say enough about it. I give Monique a full cup. I give the movie a half a cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that ain't even that. Mugu's gonna cuss me out after we
no, man.
after we cut this out because he gonna stand up and be like, "What the fuck you get off, motherfucking rape motherfucking actress? That ain't what we talked about."
Hey, but you know, this is all the process of a movie.
Yeah,
the
man.
actors, the supporting actors, the leads, the writing, the plot. We look at all of that.
Yeah, we look. Yeah,
because that's what makes the whole movie. And if we not, like I said, if we're gonna tell y'all to go watch something, we always gonna tell you to go watch it because we think that you will form your own thought about it.
And we want you to, so you can come back and tell us.
Exactly.
Especially if you disagree with it.
Comment.
Yeah, but this BET Plus is not my thing, and I love the black folks for doing their thing, but I'm gonna cancel my subscription because Monique might have another movie come out, and I want to see it. But BET is not my thing. I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, I almost had to sell some ass to get so I'm gonna get rid of it. You know, I'm good with Stars, Prime, Tubi. You know, I get with y'all.
And he got on some Star Spangled Banner thongs right now.
I mean, but realistic. I mean, we gotta look at it. We gotta really look at it, man.
This is a movie.
All of the streaming subscriptions that you're going to get is based on nostalgia. It's not based on the new stuff that's coming out. Yeah. It's based on the stuff that you've already seen. And we were talking about, and I'm gonna be honest with you, another friend of mine, we have been talking about this. We've been talking about this almost 5 years ago. Because we were saying, hey, TV is based on what you already seen.
Yeah.
How many people right now are still going to watch Martin?
Yeah, all day. I love watching Martin.
I'm gonna take y'all 70s kids back. Man. How many of y'all still going back to watch Sanford and Son?
Oh man,
all the time
I can. And so now that they done put them in syndication, they making way more money. And I'll tell y'all something on the end of this. And this is just extra stuff. So this also deals with the music industry as well. So there's artists who have signed deals who prior to the streaming age. With the streaming age, they're going back and filing class action lawsuits to renegotiate those wages.
What? The royalties?
Yes, because guess what? Back in the day, it was television show sitcom, and then after it makes its run, it goes into syndication.
Yeah.
Syndication means it continuously plays, and they still get royalties off of that. Well, now, in music, the thing was, hey, cassettes and CDs were sold. Yeah. Now that you're streaming, we never negotiated that. So now we need to go back to the table and negotiate the streaming. Because now streaming kills CDs and DVDs. It kills it. Yeah. Because now you touch way more people.
Yeah,
but that's just something else.
Yeah, I know. And being a 70s baby, coming up, being like 13 and... like 13 in the mid 80s, 13, 14, 15, there was a certain nostalgia about going to the motherfucking record shop. Yeah. Picking through records or tapes.
And the same thing with the movies. Going to watch a movie.
Yeah, so streaming has killed some things, but hey, that's just where we at. Just like, hey, the electronic cashier has killed, many jobs.
Yeah.
But that's another thing.
But see, that's just like...
Yeah, but I get it.
But that's like T-Roy, man. We Bruce Lee. We water.
Yeah.
We flow right through.
Flow like water, baby.
Yeah, we flow like water. So, again, we wrapping it up, man. We on the Red Cup reviews. So, with the Red Cup, I go with a quarter cup. T-Roy goes with
a half
cup. And then Critique goes with a half cup.
Half a cup.
And we put the cups up.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share.
And comment.
And hit them alerts.
Hit them alerts.
Yeah, Booze and Reviews, baby.
See y'all on the next one.